I just can't believe that like we're at like this stage of the story in Diablo. Oh man. I can't even remember if I got like good sleep today. I know I woke up and I had a coffee because like the whole week, every time I wake up, I've been tired like an hour later. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna have a coffee for like the first time in fucking decades. I'll just do that. And it sort of helped a little bit for a while. And I really was considering getting an energy drink out, but oh man, so glad I didn't, because like I'm trying to keep my hands in place like on the mouse. Like I'm trying not to like jitter around. You can just barely see the mouse is like moving because like I'm trying to lift it up. But yeah, I'm not sitting still. Oh man, I'm super excited too because like when I started this playthrough, like yeah, I knew it was possible. Hold on a second. What's up, Azula? Sweetie, I'm not in that room. Hold on. Azula's meowing for once. I don't think you guys heard her, but I'm over here. Yeah, I'm not in there. Oh, Azula just needs pats for a hot second. Wait. I'm in that room. I was in here. You donut. I think she's frisky. As well as my cat friend, but doesn't know. I think she might be just like a little bit frisky at the moment because while I was like getting ready for stream, there we go. She's hopping up in a donut. While I was getting ready for stream, she brought a toy into the room where I was like preparing shit and whatever. And I went to play with her, but she got stuck. Her claw got caught on the sheet and stuff. So yeah, I like unhooked her and I had to go and do other stuff for a few minutes. So we missed out on like a couple of minutes of like play. And I think that might be why she thought I was in the other room. There we go. Alright, she's been patted. She looks relatively, well, she's cranky soothed. She's like, I don't know. She's happy, she's purring. She looks a little bit upset. Anyway, yeah, look, when I started this playthrough, I knew it was possible because like I did it when I was a kid. It's one of those sort of things. I'm like, yeah, I know I could do this. But like I really think I've had like a much harder experience than kid me did. I also picked up some shit. So last week we had a crash. I was fighting I think they're demon lords or something. They're like the cow demon swishy thingies. Or whatever. They're one of those. Anyway, I managed to pick up like some stuff and I've unfortunately still got like an inventory of crap. And I don't really have space to store a lot because obviously we still can't use like extra stash and crap. But I can move some stuff over for the moment as long as I'm not buying any more of that. Any more health for a little bit. I also got to be careful. I say this now, but like I'll walk in and I'll get zapped by a fucking gloam or like a ghost of some sort. I'll get dead. I do want to see if Val could drop me possibly a bow, or if I could buy a bow at the end. Because I know the very last thing I did was I got everything like socketed and imbued. And the funniest thing is I might end up... I feel really inclined to put sockets on this, but I don't think I've kept anything for it. And like, this is the best we're doing at the moment. I wish I could have a better bow, but this is as good as we've got. So yeah, Eliza's alive. Valkyrie's with us. I'm honestly fucking nauseous. So, yeah, we'll see. Hey, Weaver, how you been? What are you up to? I've got no streams for like the next fortnight. Oh, hello, it's these guys. I got no streams for like the next 2 weeks. So it's tonight and tomorrow, just so you know. And then there's nothing like until like partway into, oh shit, let me move back a bit. It's nothing until like later November. Yeah. Oh no. Valkyrie's getting dead over there. Let's bring you over here. I was just kind of wary of accidentally hitting these guys then. But yeah, when it came to like fighting the dudes in the room last week, I kind of feel like it's like zoned in with that, but yeah, it's still the same shit I've done in all the previous like Nightmare and Normal, I think. I just about to ask what you said. What you just said. Now I know you said this before, but I forgot. Why do you keep saying Fortnite? What do you mean, Fortnite? I'm not streaming for the next 2 weeks. You might be on an ad break. Be interrupting shit, I don't know. Let's stay away from these guys a little bit. Yeah, I'm not doing any streams. Fortnite means 2 weeks. If there's like a communication issue there at the moment. I tend to find like a lot of people hear me say the word Fortnite and they think it means like I'm playing the game Fortnite. But I'm actually just talking about like I won't be streaming for 2 weeks, and 2 weeks in English is a fortnight. But it's not really that commonly used anymore, I noticed. Because I've been getting this for a while. It's been more than like just this year I've noticed it. But it's way more obvious this year. I think the word fortnight is slowly getting like phased out as a time of like, like a space of time, a reference of time. I think. Like I will not be streaming for a fortnight. Yeah, so Waver, I won't be streaming for the next 2 weeks. I'll be streaming tonight and tomorrow, and then no streams for 2 weeks, and 2 weeks is the fortnight, which is why I keep saying fortnight. But yeah, I will be probably, for the first week, I'll probably be doing some rigging of my live 2D avatar. And then for, oh shit, there's special ones in there. And for like the second week, I will probably just be resting and doing like nothing much and stuff. What? Fuck off, mate. Fuck off. Get out of my face. Yeah. I just thought it'd like be clear with that. I've got it pinned. It just says like no streams for the next 2 weeks and like the date range and stuff. So you guys can see in case like I forget to mention it or somebody like lurks in or is just chilling or something like that, or I might be busy and I might be able to answer it. So I tried to like cover all the bases with that so you guys know. I will tomorrow night post obviously around the place. There's no streams for the next 2 weeks. Just so everywhere, anybody that might not have been here this week will definitely know from either Twitch stories, Blue Sky, Twitter, Discord, whatever. Like you guys will know that I won't be streaming for the next 2 weeks. Isn't that like slang? I've heard it before from you. Okay, I'm gonna have to like look that up. Let me just put a marker. I'll come back and like look that up after stream, because I'm starting to question it myself, or whatever. Because there's a few things that I do say, like Arvo. You know, like when I wake up in the Arvo, stuff like that. It's short for afternoon, and I know that that's one that I do. Oh shit, that not a lot of other people do. Fuck off, mate. I need you to get off me because these guys explode when they die. But as for like using the Fortnite, I'm starting to question if it's either not used outside of Australia or if it's just like not used anymore. That's what I'm starting to question, because I'm getting a lot of people that hear it when people hear me say the word fortnight, and I'm saying it in reference to a frame of time of 2 weeks. A lot of people seem to like hit me up later in Discord and they're like, hey, I heard you play Fortnite. I'm like, I don't fucking touch Fortnite, but I will be away for the next fortnight. I'll have to like look up what it is and stuff, because I don't know if it's like just Australian or maybe it's a local thing. But I thought it was like a common phrase of time. Let's grab my stuff here. I might quickly go back into town and have a quick look. Keep in mind I'm not the best at English, so it makes sense. I don't know some certain words. I know, but like, I have definitely encountered it more so with non-English language being the first language speakers. But I am also getting it with people that seem like it's their first language. Now just bear with me for 2 seconds, guys. I'm just going to quickly Google this, because like, I want to know. I don't know how to like question this. I don't know if I spelled that right. Okay, so apparently fortnight is not a common word, but it is standard English word for 2 weeks, and it's still used in some region and context. Commonality varies in region. It's used frequently in UK, Australia, but less common in the US, where 2 weeks is more standard phrase. Word fortnight is an older term, derived from Old English or 14 nights, meaning a fortnight is a period of 14 days or 2 weeks. Okay, so it could just be because, like, it was a UK and Australian word. I'm guessing it's like British English kind of thing, which does make sense because, like, I would have also been brought up specifically with older phrases because my dad came from countryside, so he definitely wouldn't have used more.
Can I help you?
He used more formal language. And my mum did a lot of, like, I wouldn't call it like data entry, but she did a lot of like, I wouldn't say like linguistic stuff either. I don't really know what to classify the stuff that she used to do, but she would have needed like proper English as well. So it's probably just a combination of that. So yeah, however, you're probably right. It is uncommon. And if you're learning English, American English, you may not have encountered it before. So, yeah. This is super interesting because, like, there's some stuff I'm only just, like, learning because I stream. And that's kind of... that's a new one. Hey, Melee Terminator, welcome in. I didn't put down a portal, but that's okay. Oh, Hellbent Centaur, how the fuck you been? Was it Crikey Fortnite mentioned? Shut up. Yeah, well, we were just discussing the fact that apparently whenever I've said, like, you know, something's happening for a fortnight or in a fortnight, everybody just keeps, like, asking me if I'm playing Fortnite, and I'm like, no. Why do you think that? We've just worked it out, so... Okay. I think this is why when I've put stuff, reference stuff as, like, I'm away for 2 weeks, it's making a lot, like, better impact with people who are understanding what I'm on about as opposed to when I say in a fortnight. But, like, I already had this issue when I say, like, you know, afternoon is Arvo and stuff. People don't know what the fuck that is. It was probably the most interesting thing I came across when I started streaming. Hey, Southern Star, how the fuck are you? What are you up to? I'll say that good day. Being Southern Star makes me think Australian. Whoa! Dead! Oh, mate. I knew we had to worry about these fuckers. Oh, so much for getting that. I didn't even see what we're up to XP-wise. That's gonna be a bitch to get that back. I should be able to buy Eliza back, though.
What is
Maybe. There we go. How's it going? It's going alright, Hellbent. Yeah, I've got, like, too much energy, and I kind of don't know what to do with it, because, like, I might potentially be fighting Baal later, and she's, like, a fucking 80... Hold on. She's an 83. Like, I was hoping that maybe we could get a level out tonight, but, like, that ain't gonna do anything. We definitely aren't gonna get that level. Now, I don't know if they're on my body, or if I can even get to my body. My body's down over here. I might be able to... Whoa! Oh, fucking hell. I feel like that glitched way more. Oh, shit. Oh, it's a special dude. It's a Devil Eater. Which way are you facing? Devil Eater undead, magic resistant, mana burn, stone skin, immune to lightning, immune to poison. Not immune to fire though, so that works. I got very lucky with that. That would be why I got one hit by him. Mind you, I do think there was more than one. But that explains some things. Guess it's scary. Look, I am not like I'm really weak to lightning. So coming up against one of those fuckers, not great. I already said at the start of tonight, I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna die. And I just knew that it'd be to a ghost, but I just didn't expect it to be so soon. I've been trying to do, but a decoy around the corner. See if we can bring down the ghosties, not in line with her, and go from there. It's like how in some parts of America, people say yonder to say over there or something like that. Yeah, it's also kind of like how some say y'all, as in like you all kind of thing. It's the same kind of thing. Yeah. I just didn't realize that Fortnite was like maybe an older and regional thing. So yeah, that was an interesting thing I learnt tonight. It's very wild. Definitely not my first Diablo 2. My first one on Resurrected, but I'm recreating the original character I had when I was 12 from the original Diablo 2. And when I was 12, I had really bad OCD, and so I created an Amazon called Kelly, and we could only use bows. Hold on. We can only use bows as a main weapon. We can't use crossbows. I can use anything on my second-hand weapon as long as it's not a crossbow. I didn't know how to use rune words when I was 12 on my first playthrough, so we can't use rune words. As I said, OCD, so all my stats are kind of equal. You know how you get like 5 stats, you've only got 4 spots? I also can't sit still because Baal in this level. But yeah, they're all equal, so I'm greatly weak to a lot at the moment. But this also applied to my skill tree. Give me a second, I've got to run around a little bit or Baal will kill me. So yeah, I've got to put a point in everything before I can put a point into my bow and crossbow stuff, but I didn't quite understand this the first time I played, so I kind of thought that putting points into the ones above it would make this stronger. It's not how it works. But yeah, we're very underpowered. There's a lot of things that don't work for my character. I can't use reduced requirement stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Yeah, I can pretty much be one hit by some stuff. Electrical enemies can definitely one snap me. We can only use the immolation arrow, so if something's fire resistant, like these little fuckers immune to fire, like I can't do anything about it unless I think I can hit them up close and not die, in which case then I could use my offhand weapon, but there's a good chance like I could die doing that, so like, I have to be pretty certain that I'm not going to die from one hit. But my helper Eliza's got to go through the whole game with us. She can only have my hand-me-downs, so she could be a lot better, but she can only have what I've used consistently, so I can't just buy something, smack it on my person, and then put it on her, or anything like that. So there's a lot of parameters to this. Like, I've got to get all the map, I got to kill all the things, pick up all the loot, sell all the loot. I don't know who over here is doing lightning, and I'm thinking it's Valkyrie. But yeah, last week we got up to the point where we were fighting Baal's minions, and it looked like we were going to have plenty enough time, but then my game crashed, so, you know, we'll go again this week. I'm thinking there's somebody around here. Hold on. I also am trying to keep Eliza alive too, which I'll tell you what is an effort. But yeah, when I finish this particular character, I'll do a sorceress next. She's also going to have OCD stuff too, but she's not going to be as bad. For instance, her tree isn't going to be as bad as this, but her stats will be the same. They'll be awful too. So it would be a bit of a mixed bag with that. We'll see how we go. Hydrate? I will hydrate, Kanye. Hold on. Just gotta be careful because Bull keeps using lightning on me instead of poison. And I also haven't had a really good like run of things being dropped either. I just keep getting kind of either stuff I can't use or stuff that isn't useful, because when I replace something it has to be equal or better than what I already have, which applies to the two-hand or whatever damage or defense it's got, and also whatever kind of magical stuff it's also got. It has to be equal or better. So it's been very hard finding upgrades as well.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, I am. I probably have room in my stash. I haven't put anything in there yet. I'd say yesterday instead of yesterday.
I am overburdened.
There's something else along those lines that I do too. It's been really, really interesting since starting streaming, like learning what is and isn't normal kind of stuff. Because like I said, like one of the very first things I came across as a streamer is I'd be like, oh, I'll catch this tomorrow Arvo or something like that, or I'll stream tomorrow Arvo or something. And people would be like, what the fuck is Arvo? Like they'd think that I was mispronouncing avo, like avocado or something, and I'm like, what? No. No, it's afternoon, and I'm like, wait, is this just not universal kind of stuff, you know? I like with earlier. But yeah, it's been a difficult playthrough. I have enjoyed the crap out of this though. It's been really fun because of like how difficult the parameters are. Like sometimes it's just like you're literally just over and over again brute forcing like a particular battle and stuff. But it's fine. It is so satisfying once we like get past something, you know? Oh yeah. How you doing, Kanye? I hope you're resting. I saw the hydrate. I did hydrate as well. I need more portals. I also have a shit ton of charms which I can put into my inventory to fight like a boss battle, or if I am in an extreme case of not being able to like get my corpse back. Hold on, my chair just like, I don't know, gave up on life. Hold on. The compression thing in it just keeps like dropping me to the ground, and I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here. I'm gonna sit here for the next 3-4 hours doing that. I can also only have one page of stash too, so I can't use none of that. So whatever I've got, I also have to keep. Any named weapons, they have to stay with me forever, so they also take up valuable limited space. I have like a spare set of gear, but that's it. And then yeah, I've got all this stuff. Like I can put any kind of charm, gem, jewel, rune, whatever into stuff, as long as I don't purposely make a fucking rune word. It's fine. Because like one of my bows, I've got like 2 things in there, but it's more so the knockback, and I think they did like fire damage as well with some useful shit. So Sunny Mackers. Except, isn't it? Yeah. It's all of those things. It really is. The funniest thing is, like, I often, like, bring up, like, what is it? Like, Servo and, is it Goonsack or something like that? Whatever. I tend to, like, bring those up just because, like, they tend to be, like, the most amusing thing to most people. Because, like, they're just, like, such an unusual word. How you doing, Viking? I see you there. It's a little sport wagon happily. Look, sideways sounds like we both pull pushes. Well, I basically had you in a chokehold all stream yesterday. I know you fell asleep, but essentially, I was joking about it later. I'm like, Viking's like asleep. He hasn't passed out, he's asleep. But yeah, I was almost going to say it in Discord earlier, but I completely forgot. So yeah. Some of this has been ridiculous fun. Like for instance, we've had a couple of battles. I need to move back a bit so she can get out of there. I've had a couple of ridiculous battles where we've had to like brute force the door, trying to like get our person inside of it, because young me, that's what I did. So like if I dropped my stuff somewhere, I'd have to like just keep trying and dying until I eventually got inside my gear. And oh, there were some long battles doing that. Like the Viper Temple, that took a while. I don't know where Eliza, there she is. I don't know where she went for a minute there. But yeah, I was really surprised last week that we like so casually just rolled up on Baal's room. We didn't die for like, I know we didn't die last week at all, which was really incredible considering we were up against minions. But I don't know if we died the previous week when we beat the Ancients, because that was also an insane battle too. That took 4 streams to get them dead. I was not lucking out very well. I kept getting the ones that had oh, hold on, there's lightning dude up there. I kept getting the one that does the what do you call it, like the lightning radius attack stuff. Yeah, he was awful. I don't know what it is. Lightning Aura, I think it is. Charge lightning or some crap. So yeah, he kept just like getting us dead. Ooh, free money. This is the other thing too. I'm like, I can at least, because the game crashed last week, I can at least stock up on like a little bit of like coin after like all the Ancients battles. But yeah, when I was younger, I used to spend a lot of time running back through this area. Just fighting like Baal, his minions, all the things through here. It was great. I've also imported my old original characters into Diablo 2, or into Resurrected, sorry. So what I plan to do is, once I finish this, I need you to go over there, mate. Don't try to zap me. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is, I'm going to show off my old original characters after I complete this playthrough as well, so you guys can kind of like see what the fuck my original one was. Because my original character, my original Kelly, got hacked. So yeah, she's not as awful as this. Oh shit, fuck off, mate. She's not as awful as this, but she's definitely, she's something. I need you to come closer to us, mate. There you are. Nope, not me. Valkyrie has also been like pulling the majority of like the weight through this whole playthrough, and it's great. Like, if it wasn't for her... Oh, fuck off, mate. At least it's poison. I can... Oh, shit. That's a big group. I can deal with the poison. I cannot deal with the lightning. I know there's a gloam in there somewhere. But yeah, you know when you get like the, what are they? The my brain's just stopped. It's not apparition, it's not aberrant. I don't know what the hell it is. It's the, nope. What is it called? It's the, I don't know, the demon looking things that like shoot balls of lightning. I can't remember what their name is. It's start with A. Those are a pain in the ass too, because they actually shoot like reasonably good distance. I want to not be in line with Valkyrie for this. I also don't like that you're following me around, mate, because you'll get me dead. What are you doing, Viking? Oh, you're suddenly both bushes. Tell happily yawn, stretching forwards. No. I also don't know why my voice is so gone tonight. I don't have my like neck warmer thing. I'm thinking it's just because like I feel sick, kind of thing. Like earlier I was like really excited. Now I'm just like slightly just nauseous. I'm going through like a lot of emotions with this at the moment, honestly, because like apart from like the one death, which did take away from my ability to level, like once I have leveled, it does not matter to me if I die a bazillion times, because I will literally just stay. Where is that? That's lightning up in the hallway. Yeah, once I've leveled, I can't go beneath the level if I die, which is really good because it doesn't matter how many times it takes me to fight Baal, I won't lose like any progress essentially. Fuck off, mate. Eliza, you need to like walk back a little bit. But yeah, it's been like, it's been pretty fun doing the get everything, the get all the map. Except for obviously when we had like that one spot where the enemies like glitched out and dropped shit outside of the map. That was fucking annoying. Like, I haven't seen that. Hold up. These guys. I haven't seen that happen before. My brain just like calmed the fuck down out of nowhere and I'm like, peace.